I founded OceanGate in 2009 with the goal of expanding awareness of the ocean through manned submersible activity. The reason that it's critical that people go underwater and explore the ocean in person in a submarine is that it establishes an emotional context and a awareness that is personal.
So one of the best parts about being in the submersible is you get to bring other people with you. Just seeing the excitement they get from going underwater is pretty awesome.
When you first go underwater, sounds are different, what you see is different, how you feel is different.
What makes it amazing is that I was sitting there in my normal clothes. I was just talking with people in the sub. We were all pointing at different things.
It's awesome being in the sub. It's warm as compared to diving.
We can stay down as long as we want, as long as we're comfortable.
Once you start looking out the viewport and you start getting to see the life, you kind of forget that you're in this tube.
You have huge viewports, and in Titan we have the largest viewport on any deep diving sub. And we also have a number of high definition cameras and 4K cameras. So you have displays and images, and you can see out as far as the light will go.
The first time I got to dive deep, it was a really surreal experience. It was kind of like you're in another world.
I get the greatest joy when we find something new, which is every dive, particularly when you do that with someone who's never been in a sub before. And going down with a researcher who would say, hey, I've researched this type of fish my entire life, and they say, that's the first time I've seen it in this fashion, and I've had new insights into that. That really is a moving time for me to hear that.
That's beautiful.
It's breathtaking. Putting on quite the show for us, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's coming at us.
There's life all the way through the ocean, and so you will see things that no one has ever seen before.
There's so much to be explored, whether it's shipwrecks, sharks, coral reefs, whatever there is out there, I want to go see it.
So the element of this kind of work that I like the best is the adventure. It's not your everyday sit in an office job. I've found several shipwrecks, about 30 shipwrecks that no one's ever found before, and I would love to visit them in a manned sub.
I love showing other people how to drive these subs. The controls are driven off of a PlayStation 3 controller, so with a little bit of training, if you know how to play a video game, you can drive one of our subs.
I think what you tell someone who has doubts about wanting to get in the submarine is that they need to take it step by step and try it out. Maybe come visit us on a dive, stay out of the sub, but watch the operation and get confidence in how we do our job. And then if that goes well, they can kind of take the next step and go for a dive.
I think my favorite part overall was just being in a submersible underwater. I think that was amazing. You're able to see things at a depth that you never would be able to with our human bodies.
As humans, seeing is believing, because then you know yourself that it is true.
There is just a ton of things to look at. All kinds of amazing things happen. And so it all comes together to make a truly unique experience that you just have to experience to believe.